How you doing? Don't tell me.
Help you, Ashley.
I know, I'll get you some candy. Oh, that's right, Julian. You know why? Because you're always on this like bottom part of our roll, so then I forget to look there. Emma.
Sit.
Come on in. Hey, how are you? Who's my helper this week? He is out. I am out. Okay, so you want to just go down and come back?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, we said the same spot.
Yeah, it's in the same spot. The desk. Wait. Do you have your ID on? Huh? You're not allowed in class without your ID on. Where's your ID? You should have a temporary one if you don't have an ID. Be on here. Where's your ID? This is our state. Okay, give me 1 second. They can't be looking for it. You need to go to your partner and you have your ID. Where's yours? Where is it? Okay, listen, you cannot come to class without an ID. So if somebody stole your ID, you gotta go to the library and get a new one. You can't just walk around school without an ID. Okay, so take care of what you gotta take care of. Oh, do you know where the library is? Hey. Hey, bro, come on in. Where's your ID? Go get your ID on. Is it in your backpack? Ladies, come on in. Hold on a second. Right. You got your ID on, Fro? Actually, just have to Brian, come back. No. Yeah, you're Brian, right? Okay, come on in. Aiden? No. Come on, y'all, quickly. Aiden. Yes, sir. Okay, come on in. Jeremy, come on in.
Hi. What time?
Why are they the other day?
Oh, yeah.
I brought the apple tea. You here.
Okay,
I've been like,
so tell me your name. Isaac.
I don't think you have.
Isaac, let's go. What's your name? Leo. Okay, come on in. No ID. Brian, right? Okay, come on in. So see, a little different. Anya, come on in. Haley, come on in.
That's
Wait, the table's moving? Yeah. Hey, Jeremy.
In the orange shirt, what's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay. Joseph. Okay, let me see your you have your schedule? Joseph, you have your everything on. Good job, thank you. Today's your first day? Yeah, okay. Okay, you should have, I forgot to put on the board, but everything's the same. A pencil in your blue folder, that's it.
I lost that one.
Well, then you need to get another one. Right, get a pencil in the folder. No, that's just fine. Walking on air. We broke up this shit.
Oh, I turned it out and like the next week or is it Marion? No, it's not. Girl, you said that.
Okay, you should have out your pencil in your folder, and we're not talking because we're gonna get started. While I finish taking rolls, who would like to raise their hand and share with us something fun you did this weekend? Oh, I knew Haley was ready. Come on, Haley, what you got?
We celebrated my mom's big 40. Today's her actual birthday.
Oh, that's fun.
And then, I got my favorite thing to eat. I got Wingstop and pizza.
What's your favorite thing to eat? Wingstop?
Yeah, sadly it wasn't Pluckers.
What? You got Wingstop at Pluckers? Or you got wings at Pluckers?
No, I got Wingstop, but sadly I didn't get Pluckers.
I get Pluckers. Okay. Is anyone else confused? Okay. I need to seat over there. Clean it because I feel that it's empty. That
Oh,
in my
my
twenty.
goodness.
And Demarion over there, because all my other chairs are taken.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Demarion is over there. And do you have, an extra pencil? I'll get one. I think I have one. Anybody else want to share real quick? What they did over the weekend? Long weekend? Anything fun?
I don't like to that.
That's fun.
You took a nap, that is.
That's always fun. Layla, are you in here?
She left. Oh, she wasn't even here today.
Okay, Jeremy, did you want to share something?
Yes, I went to sleep yesterday. We had vlogged them and woke up at 1.
Now you're tired because you've been up since 1?
I went back.
Oh, that's good. Gabriel, are you in here?
No, he's not.
Okay.
She doesn't.
Naomi
Oh.
I didn't see her. and Anderson? Anybody in this room that I missed? Okay, if you do not have your ID badge because it got lost, stolen, misplaced, or whatever else happened to it, I have been told to let the administration know. So I'm gonna shoot them an email and let them know that you don't have your ID badge because it's not an option type of a situation. It's something you must have every day, all day long, around your neck. Hey, who's my helper this week? Can you count heads for me, please?
Oh.
Kids heads, so I can make sure it matches my roll.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you don't have your ID, is temporary free or?
One temporary is free, yeah, and every day you get charged one. And you get it right when you come in the door at that little like window where you just.
The concession stand.
23, I got 24. Did you count yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait. No, wait, I didn't.
You did it. So with you would be 24.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we are gonna pass out some notes and get started today. While Miss Salinas is passing out notes for me, I'm gonna give you a rundown of the week. So here it is. Oh, you already have it? Yes, I already got it. Today we are gonna do a new topic called network. This is something that we did not learn in 6th grade, so it's gonna be new to everybody. It's not really terribly difficult, but it is something you're gonna see on your test. Remember, I promised y'all a test this week, and I don't want to break my promise because I'm just that kind of teacher. I always keep my promises. Today we will do network. Tomorrow we will do a review for the test, and Thursday will be our test. Okay, so when is our unit test? When is our unit test? In 2 days. I'm the only one who knows when we're having our test. When is our test? 2 days. Okay, on Thursday. Don't forget. Thursday will be our test.
Miss, I think I'm gonna be sick Thursday.
Well, then you'll have to make it up Friday.
I think I'll be sick on Friday too.
Well, that's your choice, but let me just tell you, if you have a 0 in the grade book for your test,
I never mind, Miss.
it's not gonna make your grade look pretty, so I would not advise it. I know tests are not everybody's favorite, but alas, it is something we gotta do. Okay, did everybody get a copy of the notes? Okay. Okay, you have your pencil out. Oh, I was gonna see, Demar, you got a pencil? Demarion? Demar. Tell me how you say your name again. Demarion, okay. I'm gonna get it. It just takes a while. Demarion.
No, that's your favorite.
Okay, so. Here we are. Today we are talking about net worth. So, if you hear the word net worth, what comes to your mind? Yes, Haley.
Your money, like your what's in your money and what's in your bank account.
Okay, what you're worth in money and what's in your bank account. That's a very good definition. So, we're going to talk about a few people and what we think their net worth might be. So, person number 1, who knows who this is?
Iron Man.
Iron Man, that's right. Robert Downing Jr., Iron Man. How much do you think his net worth is? What do you think? How much do you think he's worth?
Hey,
Raise your hand, please, so I can hear one at a time. Haley.
4 million or more.
4 million or more. Jeremy, you had your hand up. What do you think?
Oh no, I was just copying her.
Okay. Andrea, what do you think?
Billion?
$1 billion? Okay. Anybody else have thoughts?
Oh, miss, I know, miss.
Okay, you got a guess for me? What do you
Yeah,
think?
miss, it's 4.2.
Okay, let's see. 300 million.
I was close.
$300 million. That's a lot of money. All right, let's look at our next person I have. Anybody else? Oh my goodness. You know okay. LeBron James. Raise your hand if you have a guess. What do you think LeBron James is worth? What do you think, Joseph?
15 million.
15 million. What do you think, Benny? 1.1 billion. Anybody else? One more guess? Yes, Haley.
150 million. That's not celebrity Christmas if you didn't know.
1.2 billion. Benny was closest. She said 1.1. $1.2 billion. That's a lot of money. I didn't see your hand. You can guess on the next one.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to see our next celebrities? Haley, take a deep breath, please. Oh, yeah. Okay, but just for you, Haley.
That's a Kanye. I'm a Kanye fan.
Anybody have a guess what Taylor Swift is worth?
$0.
What?
-1.
No. Anybody else?
I
I said raise your hand so I can hear one at a time. I'm not talking to you. You guessed twice. You wore me out. Anybody else?
know.
Yes, Jeremy.
Got you.
Hurry.
I like.
10%.
About like
You're fired.
2 billion.
$1.3 billion. $1.3 billion.
She's worth one.
So
You just want
it's okay. She might not be your favorite, but she's worth a lot of money.
She's
So, okay, I need y'all back here with me, please. When we talk about net worth, how do we figure out net worth? So we talked about what it is. Y'all gave me good answers. This is how you figure out what someone's net worth is, what their amount of money that their worth is. You take their assets and you subtract their liabilities. Okay, now there's some vocabulary words there, assets and liabilities, that we might not understand. So let's talk about them. Who would like to read for me my definition for asset? Go ahead, Haley.
An asset is an item or an amount of money that you own, such as your car, the current value of your house, or your money in cash and investment.
Okay, so on your sheet, you will see that vocabulary definition with the key word missing from it. I want you to fill in my key word. What's the key word in that vocabulary definition? Oh, that's right. So fill it out on your vocabulary sheet.
I can sharpen on this.
Okay, sharpen it real quick, please. Give me a, right here? Assets. They love you. Okay, so super important to remember that your assets are what you own. It's stuff that actually belongs to you. Okay? Like your house, it belongs to you. Your car belongs to you. The money that's in your bank account, it belongs to you, right? Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Miss,
Yes? That's fine. Just sit there. We're almost done up here. Just sit there and then you can, or sit basically. We're almost done. All right, let's talk about liabilities then. Who wants to read for me our vocabulary definition for liability? Somebody new. I need somebody new.
I'm such a good reader.
I know, I appreciate your help, but I want everyone to help. Who else wants to read? You want to read it? Oh, wait, who said it? Go ahead, Jose.
A liability is money that you owe to a financial and institution such as student loan, credit, or car debt, car loans, or
Mortgage, that's right. So, what's my keyword in liabilities? Oh, keyword. Oh, it's the money that you owe. So when you borrow money from anybody, so you have a house and it's worth $250,000, but you still have to pay payments on it to the bank because nobody has $350,000 just laying around. So your liability is what you owe the bank, right? Everybody understand? If you go to college and you pull out a loan, you borrow money from the bank. You got to pay that money back. That's money that you owe. Does everybody understand? Yes? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Okay? So, when we are calculating our net worth, I'm going to go back to this slide. You'll see right there under your vocabulary definitions in your notes, it has this formula. Your net worth is equal to your assets. So what is the asset?
Your
What you what?
Oh,
Own, the things you own, you add up all of the value for the things you own, and then you subtract it from your liabilities. What's your liabilities? Oh, the money you owe people, you add up all the money you owe people. And then you subtract what you have, subtract what you owe. Does that make sense? And whatever that total comes out to be, that's your net worth. Does everybody understand? Yes? Okay, so we are going to break up into our small groups to do some examples. So, Miss Salinas, will you remind them who's in your group and who's in my group? And I'll get this turned off.
Is this like half of the it's like those three tables.
Okay, so do you take this table too? Or just these two? Okay. These two here are with Miss Salinas on this board. So all of y'all here, y'all are with me on this board. Everybody good? Okay, so I need a volunteer to read for me number one. Who would like to read number one?
Miss,
Okay, read number one in the box right there. Do you see it, Jeremy?
I'm gonna write our formula for net worth, right? Because we're trying to determine what the net worth is.
Amanda's calculating
How do I
her
do
net
that?
worth, her assets
Look at
have
her
a
notes.
total of 72,845, and her liabilities have
Okay,
a
so
total
I'm gonna
of
write here asset.
29,800. What is the value of
We're gonna subtract
Amanda's
that
net worth?
from liability.
Okay, so remember our net worth. What do we have to do to find our net worth? Raise your hand.
Are what?
Oh,
Haley.
oh, things
You
you.
want to find the net worth, say own asset, and then
Oh,
subtract it by the
oh, right.
liability.
That's right. So we have our
The
assets
liabilities.
and we
are
gotta
what?
subtract our liabilities.
Yeah, things that we have to pay for,
Mhm.
right? Okay, so look at number one, right?
Okay,
Number
so
one is
assets.
Amanda,
Does it tell you how
the
much assets
calculating for
Amanda
net
has?
worth. Her assets have a total of
72,845.
And her liabilities have a
Okay,
total
so
of
you either should, underline this or write it down on your paper. Because anything I'm writing on the board is important and you should be writing it where? On your paper, on your notes.
To make it easy, I'm gonna put NW for net worth. Okay, then I'm gonna say A for assets, here's the subtraction sign.
Okay, and then what other information do you know from that
This
business?
needs to be on your paper.
What else did it tell us?
One.
Her assets, what else
Now
did it tell
looking
us?
back at number one.
Her liability
What number
numbers, right, and how much is her
represents the
liability?
asset?
29,800.
29,800, very good. And what do we have to do to these two numbers?
We're looking at the asset.
Subtract them, very good. So I want you to work this on your paper and give me a thumbs up when you have a correct
So what's that
answer.
first number?
Yeah, 72,845.
Yes. So I'm gonna write this number down. 2,845. That's my assets. So if we look back at the formula, we are going to need to subtract, so I'm gonna write a subtraction over here. And now what number represents the liabilities in our problem? You got your answer, Benny?
29,000.
Let's see, yes. 9,800. All right, so I have my two numbers.
And solving.
If you have an accommodation,
Perfect, good job.
we're going to put this number
Somebody else
in
done, you're
first,
done, Uncle?
subtract it by this number.
Beautiful.
If you don't have
Good
the
job.
accommodation, you're just.
Let me see.
gonna work it out.
Yeah.
And you're.
Yes, that's correct. Good job.
Have any
Anybody else
questions
have
about
math?
what we need to do?
Miss,
Your math is math today. Let me see.
It wasn't.
Close.
All right,
So when you did this here, you
Once
had to
again,
borrow from
you
the
have
seven to make that 12.
an accommodation, you're going to use your calculator.
And when it becomes.
If not, you have to
You subtract what you get.
Okay, so here, we're gonna go ahead and write it out. For those who don't have the accommodation, so we can see what that looks like.
Oh, and I never got to set our timer, Miss Salinas.
All right.
Oh, you want me to set the timer?
Oh, it's
Miss, what's that thingy over there?
You're welcome to put it over, right?
Oh,
you want to get an answer yet?
Miss.
That's it.
So what's that thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a commercial.
Yes, so good job.
Your general. What did you get?
Harry, what's that?
Okay.
This was that.
14,000.
Every recording.
Okay, so you got $1,045.
Hey, anybody else done? You need to check?
Okay, what did you guys get?
You're close, Sabina.
Same thing now.
Same?
Mhm.
Okay, that's our math. Okay,
Yes.
That means.
so when I
Perfect.
did my
So let's
math,
go over here.
I saw almost everybody take
Yours
yours.
showed me
You
the same
got
number.
43,000.
43,000.
45.
Yay!
On that? That's what we're down here.
I don't have.
Everybody's good with that?
Yes.
Yes.
5.
Okay,
4.
so now let's look at our, we're gonna skip around a little bit. Let's look at our chart right here.
I can't.
Who wants to read for me about Dylan?
So we're gonna.
Dylan, number 4. Who wants to read about Dylan?
It's gonna turn into.
On number 4.
3. So we're getting to our friends with 12. Now we're gonna subtract it to 3 and then here.
Oh, Gabriel.
Subtract to the 4. So if you don't have an accommodation, this is what it looks like when we break it out.
When you
You have a question about.
Okay.
How
Okay,
you
that's
should
it.
it there.
Okay, who was like,
Everybody has this
read about
one.
Dylan?
Number 1. Perfect. I want you guys now to look at number 4.
Okay, thank you, guys. Dylan's gonna read number 4 about Dylan.
Dylan wants to calculate asset, so he writes down a
Liability.
finance
Value.
information, categorize them into
Liabilities.
assets and liabilities in the table below and construct a
And-
net worth statement.
Okay, so
Alright.
Dylan creates this table
So look at the left side.
and he looks at all
On
the
the
stuff
left
that
side,
he owns and all the
here.
stuff that he owes and he writes them down
It
and how much
says
they're
house.
worth and he organizes them in a table. So let's do that. So we have his house.
So the
Is his
and
house, asset or liability? Which one? Asset. Why is it an asset? Because it's his house, what he has, he owns it. So in your chart, you're gonna write your house, so write it down.
It says current value.
Just right there in the chart under assets, see the first box. Okay, and how much asset is worth? 350,000. So we're gonna write that down in our value.
It's yours, right? So here, this little spot.
Okay, you're writing this down.
We're gonna write the word house.
Everybody good?
It is an asset, and then we're going to write the value.
All right, next it says his mortgage. What is his mortgage, an asset or a liability?
Liability.
Why is it a liability?
Because it's like,
Cause it's not
it's
like,
like something he owes.
Yeah, he owes it to the bank, right?
yes.
Borrow the money for his house, now he's gotta pay it back from the to the
So when
bank.
you fill in the
So it
house,
goes under asset
and
and
the value.
liability, so we're gonna put mortgage.
okay, remember the asset.
How much is this mortgage?
Asset.
160,000.
160,000, so our value of it is 160,000.
Right, so now look at the next bullet, this is mortgage. Mortgage, I'm so glad you asked me, so mortgage is what you have to pay every month, so you can keep your house.
Hey, everybody good there?
Because you borrow that money from the bank.
All right, what about
So
checking
every
account?
month, you have
Asset
to
or
pay
liability?
money back to the bank.
Why
Because
asset?
it's checking
It's checking account, that's right. And how much money does he have in his
And that
checking
means you
account?
have all that money.
2,350.
Okay, 2,350, so we're
Right,
gonna
you
write
would
that
have
down.
mortgage if you paid it off completely. Yes, it is like a loan, but for. So now, when we talk about the mortgage, I want you guys to tell me, is that an asset? Or a liability?
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go to the next one.
So we're gonna put mortgage on the side.
Okay.
Liability.
Next one says credit
And then I'm
card
going
debt,
to add-
asset or liability?
Liability, because it's money he owes.
That's right, so here's his credit card. And how much does he owe on his credit card?
The people send out a notice.
How much does he owe?
They have to pay back.
Nope, on his credit card, look
Okay,
at
so
his
now
credit
there's
card.
1,760.
That's correct, 1,760.
Is your checking account an asset or a liability? Okay,
Asset.
so I heard two different answers.
Okay, so next up is his car.
What's an asset?
It's asset, cause it's his card.
That's right, it's his
And a
car,
liability is.
the asset. And how much is his car worth?
What did you pay down? Oh, right? So your checking account.
12,300. That's a cheap car, y'all.
Cheap, what?
Yeah, cars go for a lot.
What do you guys think?
It really is a pretty cheap car.
You think the liability?
It must not be
Why do you
very
think it's
nice.
liability?
Okay, everybody good with that?
Checking.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay,
think
next it
about-
says savings account, what is that? Oh, wait,
I was the one.
oh, no, that's right. Sorry, I thought I messed up.
Yeah.
Savings account.
Okay, so a
Okay,
checking account.
No, it's
Is-
asset.
No, the asset, why is the asset?
If you get a job,
Yep.
I messed
you
up.
get paid, okay, to do the.
Okay, and how much does he have in his
Or it might
savings
be
account?
Does he
put
currently
into
have
the
his
account,
$12,000?
right? You pick one each of that as an adult,
Or
so you just go ahead.
That's correct.
That money goes into your checking account.
That is correct.
That is what money you have earned, so do you own that
Who said
or do
so?
you owe, yes.
It says you
own it, so that makes it a An asset.
Hey, last up is his
Over
loan.
here.
Is that an asset or a liability?
Well,
Liability.
liability.
Why a liability?
Cause if she's paying the college back.
Paying probably the bank back.
All right, the next one says.
Or the college, it could be a college, you're right. So it's money he owes, so this is loan.
So we got.
How much is the
asset
school
or
loan?
liability?
7,500.
What's the
7,500,
liability?
very
Why
good.
is
Now,
a liability?
he's organized all of his assets, all of his
You owe the
liabilities, what do we have to do next?
You go
Add
to the
them.
piece of
I need
credit
you to
card
raise your hand, please.
and you decide
Hey,
I'm gonna go,
Taylor,
your
no.
mom's gonna buy all
We're
your clothes on a credit
I
card.
know, I'm so sorry if you know, I just need to make sure everyone
Still pay
knows. I'm
on
proud.
that credit.
Okay, we're gonna add them all,
Here,
listen, we have to add separately
Credit card.
our assets, and then we
Credit
add
card,
separately our
debt.
liabilities. We have to
And we're
do
gonna
two
put
problems, we're gonna add all of our assets,
700.
all of our liabilities.
Oh,
Go ahead and do,
Okay.
there's a spot on the bottom where it says total assets, total liabilities, where you can put your totals.
What
But
about
if you
your
want more
car?
space on the map, that's
Your
fine.
current value
So
of
go
your
ahead and
car.
add those up.
Okay, you
Your
can
behavioral. And then you can copy down what's on the board, and then figure it out. When you have your answers, give me thumbs up, I'll come see you.
Yeah, you keep that my car.
12,000.
We'll do it okay over here. Alright, what about your savings account? Why is it?
So you're saving that money?
Yep, because after you earn your job, your employer pays you, and then you decide how much money you want to
Do
wait.
you have your total? That's fine, and then just go ahead and add, and draw an arrow over.
Alright, what about student
I don't want you to
loan?
write it out.
Liability.
Yes,
Why
why
is it a
this will be on your test, when's your test? When's your test?
Today.
Thursday. Making sure we remember, what you got there, Anderson? Loan? Then we're gonna write the value. You missed one number, let's see.
Wait, somebody give you a couple of.
This is right and your eighth is right.
Now, at the bottom of your.
You'll see a word that says. Or for.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
you guys see that on your paper?
Re-add the
Okay.
last two columns.
Total, means that we take it again.
You got an answer? Okay,
Add,
close.
yes.
So I'm going to underline. You're getting close to me, you're getting right? Let's see.
No. But I want you to add all those numbers using your. Or what you want.
Those.
You need help setting it up. This is what it should look like on your paper. You did this side here.
Is that for his credit card? That should be a 0.
And you say.
His card is a 0. So if you make that a 0, then that changes that one.
Oh.
You just wrote it. Hey, you got your total? Okay, now add up your liabilities. Write it here and then add up your liabilities.
This is right.
Let's see. Yes, ma'am, and then you're working on your liabilities?
No, this is from the.
Or you.
Oh, okay. Yes, your assets are correct.
It's my.
You add all of the assets and all of the liabilities, yep.
Together.
No, two different things, so add all your assets to the answer, all your liabilities to the answer.
Have the same numbers.
Yeah, because that's part of his assets. There's four assets, so 4 numbers you have to add for assets, 3 numbers for liabilities.
Okay.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, now add your liabilities.
I didn't get any.
Well, they're on the board. I wrote them all down, you should have written them with me. Right here, liability.
I know.
Plus,
Seven.
Y'all have answers? Gabriel, you have your answer?
I gotta go to the accident.
He has some cologne.
It is.
Listen to me. I know you're going to smell really good, but that kind of stuff makes me sneeze really bad.
Yeah, cause it's
So you can spray it.
All right, are you ready to talk about our total?
You'll see it.
All right, what did you guys
I'm
say?
trying. You got your
Or your assets?
I'm sorry,
Your assets.
What's that?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to right again, 368,615.
Say you vote for
Did anybody get a different answer?
Yeah, you gotta add all your
Not
liabilities. Oh,
Right, now, change the color here. We're gonna do the same thing.
April, like
This
this.
time, we're working with our liabilities. I'm gonna underline them in blue.
April.
And we are going to add a miss, our liabilities. April.
my life.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna give you about 30 more seconds.
Ready to blue.
Yes, sir, that is correct. Good job. I'm Tiffany and I'm coming. You got it. Now that's your liabilities. You got them both?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Okay, so now we are going to add these are numbers, they represent our liabilities. But you're either going to use your conversation or the conversation.
All right, so what did we get for our next set? Yes, Haley. Let's do you.
Are ready.
Okay, and for our liability,
That's our liability.
169,260. I saw most of y'all's paper have this and y'all got it correct. Okay, now we have our total assets and our total liabilities. What do we do with those two numbers? We subtract them. That's correct. So you'll have to go on the back of your paper probably. So you have some room and we're gonna line them up and subtract. So go ahead and do that and give me a thumbs up when you're done. You know how to subtract. Hey, give me a thumbs up when you're done, sir.
All right, are we ready to talk about our total liability? Ready? Ready?
Bill, do you have an answer? Oh, I'm sorry, I was confused. I thought you were talking about the football game.
Okay, so football field information, what do they get for liabilities? The numbers. What was our total?
That is not quite right. Look.
I told you.
What do you say?
Like, let me try to do myself and then you can go.
Okay, so Julian, look at that again on your chart.
Let's go.
Look at your chart, and then look at the number that I have right here.
Eight.
7,500.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Sorry.
Right, so remember
Yeah, you got it. Nice
yeah,
job.
169,000.
You gotta start on
660. That's right.
It's been raining all day.
Right.
Okay, so that's a good district to fancy kids.
I understand. But no, I cannot.
Right, I want you to out down here.
We know you're really
You got an answer? Yes, we are. You got it, Joseph?
All right. So now I have my total. Go back.
Yeah, that's right, 390.
We need to go back and look at our formula.
Hey, I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds.
And what is behind the next word?
I need help, you need help.
From my liability. Okay, so step one, yes, we added up all of our assets. Yes. Step two, I added up all the liabilities.
Okay, so here we go. I need all eyes up here now.
So you are going to.
I'm gonna work this out, that we had a little bit of confusion with the borrowing. So I need y'all to go here, 0 minus 0.
So to help you out down
Here,
here.
thank you. Now, can we subtract 5 from 6?
No.
So up here, it's the 5 and make this 15, yes? 15 minus 6 is 9, very good. Now, 5 from 3? 3 minus 2, yeah, I gave out the answer. Okay, 8 subtract 9, can I do that? No, so I gotta borrow. 18 minus 9, okay, 5 minus 8, so I do that. So I gotta borrow again.
are going to do your accommodation.
And 2 minus 1.
Right here.
There we go. Dylan is worth $199,390. Okay, any questions on how we figured that out? Yes, ma'am. What do you mean, how did I get 15? Where? Which 15? This one? That's 18. 18 minus 9 is 9. Good? It's kind of tall. Sorry, it looks like a 5. Any other questions? What's the matter? Okay, so what I want you to do, listen, I need him to have that and not you. Let me make sure my time is right.
I'm holding right.
Okay, so Ryan, this number first. This is your access.
I got the wrong.
Okay,
And then you're gonna subtract it from this.
when I,
Okay.
when it beeps, can you?
All right. What did you guys get for it? Uh-huh. And what? Got a different answer? Okay, so let's look
Okay.
let's look at it.
We are not gonna finish the rest of the, notes and examples today in class, but we will go over some more examples tomorrow when we're ready from our test. When's our test? No, she can't say. I'm sorry, you. That's not you.
Right.
Thursday's your test. So,
Yes.
we are gonna do a short exit ticket on our vocabulary. So listen, exit ticket means you are working by yourself with your notes. That's all you're allowed to have. So we're not talking to our neighbor, we're not talking to our friends, we're not on our iPad. You may use your notes and that's it. Everybody understand? Make sure, boys, make sure your name is on the top. If I don't have a name, I can't give you a grade. That's right. So make sure your name's on the top. When you are done, instead of getting up today, please just raise your hand. Me and Miss Linus will come by and pick it up for you, and then we'll just put it in the homework bag. Okay? Any questions?
No.
Okay. Even when you are done, you do not have permission to talk because others still might be working. So make sure you sit quietly at your desk till all exit tickets are in, and I have given you the okay to talk. Do we understand? Yes? Okay.
Get started.
Thank you. It just looks big. It's really not that much. I need no more talking.
Where now?
Yes, so you're just going to write it down. This one. Everybody's in everything on it. Okay?
Yes. You do not have permission to talk. If you are quietly catching up. You will just. Make sure your notes go in your blue folder. You will need them tomorrow. But sit quietly and don't talk. Labels up front, not hearing me talking, so I cannot. Already. We're done, but a couple are working, so I need you to stay quiet. I'll let you know when all tickets are in. Okay, so we have all of our exit tickets in. Let's just close up real quick. Listen, it's not really a hard concept, but there is a lot of math, so you gotta pay attention to the tedious numbers. Okay, y'all did a really good job today. We'll do a few more examples as we review. Proud of you guys and gals. And, we have about 2 more minutes left of class. You can just, pack up and remain seated at your desk until the bell rings. Good job today.
Thank you.